Good day, all. Today's presentation, it's the impact of COVID-19 on Tobacco Day. And today it is May 31st. It is No Tobacco Day, created by WHO, World Health Organization, to keep the world attention of smoking or tobacco in general, epidemic and prevention. It is very important before we start the impact of COVID-19 on tobacco users to identify who is our smoker or who are our tobacco user. Then why our smoker continue to smoke, or why the people start to be smoker. It's according to health insurance carrier, all health insurance carrier, if you smoke 3 times a week for the past 6 months, you are considered as a tobacco user. Any tobacco product, we're talking about any tobacco product, electronic cigarette, shisha, chewing, or any other tobacco product. So if you use tobacco product 3 times a week for the past 6 months, you are considered as a tobacco user. But why the people continue to smoke, and why the people start to be smoker? It's a lot of reason. But we can summarize it in 5 main elements. First one being around people who are smoker, so friends, family, certain people, they are smokers, so they encouraging you or pushing you to continue to smoke, or at least to start first cigarette, then continue to smoke. Also, to be under pressure at work or social life, it is one of the reasons you could pushing you to continue to smoke or start to be smoker. Feeling sad, angry, or could be very happy. If you feel sad or angry or very happy, this is pushing you to have a relief from sadness or angry to start the first cigarette or continue to smoke. Getting in argument or chatting, aggressive chatting, this is one of the reasons also. Having too busy schedule, too busy. Sometimes it's small issue, sometimes it's important or urgent issue, but it's unplanned schedule. This is actually, it's enhancing you or creating you to start smoking, or at least to start the first cigarette. In general, we have 3 triggers why the people smoke: emotional trigger, situational trigger, and nicotine trigger. Emotional trigger, as we said, if you are upset or stressed, or could be if you are very happy, this is one of the trigger could pushing you to continue to smoke, or at least to start first cigarette, as we said. Situational trigger or situational or locational trigger, also it is important. One of the triggers, it's really important. So if you are around people who are smoker, or in certain place where triggering you or pushing you to think about cigarette, like gathering with people in certain place where smoking allowed. So this is, we call it situational trigger. Nicotine trigger, when you start the first cigarette and build growing up nicotine in your body to stimulate happiness hormone or dopamine hormone. So this is one of the trigger. Actually, it's very important trigger. And usually we have 3 triggers together: emotional, situational, and nicotine. Does tobacco help you to relax? All researchers say no, actually it is not. It's just a temporary relief, as we said, because nicotine create or enhance our dopamine to be released in the body. You have just permanent happiness period, then return back to square one. After 2 or 3 hours, start again to looking for nicotine or searching for the second cigarette, third, then continue to be a smoker or addicted to be smoke. So all researches says no smoking. It's not relief stress, or at the same time it's not fixing problem or solving issue or preparing your schedule. Still, if you smoke, just you'll feel pleasure for a while, then return back to be a smoker again, and then continue the same cycle. But how to avoid stress? It's very simple. You could actually write down your stress journal. It's very easy to write it down. If you write it down, it will be easier for you to have a solution for whatever making you stressed. Balance your responsibility. Not everything we have it is important, and also if it's important and it could be not urgent, so we have to balance our responsibility at work or during our social life. If you arrange your responsibility, it will be much easier for you to have enough time to concentrate more to your responsibility. The urgent issue, you can start with it, then gradually coming down. Eat healthy food also, and drink enough water. This is by eating healthy food, fruit salad, and drink enough water. This is relieving you or helping you to relieve the stress. Getting proper sleep. It's very important for adults to sleep at least 8 hours, and it's recommended to go to bed before midnight. So it is one of the target or element to use it to relieve stress. Also make time for exercise, daily exercise, whatever enjoyable for you. It's very important to have daily exercise. Let's summarize it in general. We'll write our journal or stressing issue, balance responsibility, eat and drink, eat healthy food and drink enough water, getting proper sleep, and enough exercise daily, like at least 1 hour every day with exercise. Everybody knows about the disease caused by cancer, caused by smoking, sorry, and it is almost all body organ cancer. It could be either direct cause or indirect cause by smoking. Mouth, voice box, lung, liver, pancreas, colon, you can name it, all organs almost affected by smoking. But the main 5 disease, lung cancer and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, heart disease, stroke, and asthma. For example, lung cancer, it's 87% from the people who get lung cancer, it is caused by smoking. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, also it's a high percent caused by smoking, heart disease, stroke, and asthma. So to summarize the disease, most of the disease, it's concentrated more in the lung and the respiratory system, starting from mouth, nose, and then lung. So this is, just think about it, it's the first gate or the first defense system against COVID-19. So we have to think about it. This is our first gate. It's very important to be healthy, to defense against the COVID-19 virus in case of affected by the disease. Impact of COVID-19 on tobacco user. Evidence actually suggested that severity of COVID-19 disease higher among smoker compared to non-smoker. So it is for somebody who got healthy lung, of course, his defense system, his respiratory system will be much easier for it to fight the disease because it will have a proper oxygenation and proper ventilation. It is, as we said, if you are a smoker and if you think you will decide in the future to quit smoking, it is very important to write it as soon as possible or immediate to protect your respiratory system, especially during COVID-19 pandemic period. As we said, tobacco is dangerous. Actually, it's all the time. But during the COVID-19 pandemic, it's more dangerous. So it is a chance for everybody to get the support from medical facility to at least to have a plan to quit as soon as they can. What they said, WHO, World Health Organization, what they said, actually they said it's recommended to quit smoking as early as you can. And also when you quit, this is help you in to have better breathing, good lung, good heartbeat, and within 20 minutes only, your heart rate and blood pressure start to drop and have to start to be normal or almost normal. So WHO recommended to decide to quit as soon as you can. Now, all smoker probably they think about withdrawal or craving, nicotine craving, how to get rid of it. It is simple. You can just keep your mouth busy with gum, candy, and also crunchy food. If you have healthy food, so keep your mouth busy. Try to or you can use miswak if you can, and also you can use NRT or nicotine replacement therapy, and this is it's available in most of the pharmacy. Gum, and also it's important to have exercise, as we said. And if you want to have exercise or walk or go into the gathering people, it's good to select a place where you cannot smoke, like the malls or inside the house where you cannot smoke. So you get rid of triggers. It is important to do deep breathing exercise. Take deep breath from your nose, hold it for 10 seconds, then exhale gradually with pursed lip or straw lips. Gradually extend your exhalation to wash out CO2 or carbon monoxide, and also give time for oxygenation. This is deep breathing exercise. And also it is important to call, if you need, call tobacco treatment clinic, and it's available in Johns Hopkins Aramco Healthcare. If you are if your file in Johns Hopkins Aramco Healthcare is active, so you can just have appointment with primary care, then they will refer you to TTC or tobacco treatment clinic. At the same time, for all Saudis, expats, it's available, the clinic. It is Saudi Ministry of Health by calling 937, and also you can also have your appointment in the tobacco treatment clinic through the application or the website, official website of Saudi Ministry of Health. By the way, they work in 937, they work in 24/7, so you can call them anytime. They will support you with all needed support. It might require a physical attendance and a virtual meeting, social support, and answering all your questions. Also, medication, if it's required medication, they will support you with whatever medication you have. So I'll repeat again, it is tobacco treatment clinic. It is there to help all smokers to quit, or at least to have a plan. It's okay to try, and probably you return back, sleep a little bit, then back again. So, but by the end, you will, inshallah, you'll have a success plan and get rid of tobacco or smoking. There is 5 steps to quit. First, you can do it. Just write your plan, write it down when you're going to start and the quit date. It's very important to document it down, and it is also important to do the plan or the quit plan with a group like friends who are smoker, or we can also tell your family, other friends, if they are not smoker, to help you and support you. So you will feel you are not alone, you are with others to support you. Stay busy with other activity, whatever activity enjoyable for you. Start to have a plan for doing sport or any other activity, so to make your schedule busy. Avoid smoking trigger, as we said, three triggers: emotional trigger, situational trigger, and nicotine trigger. How to avoid smoking, how to avoid nicotine? It is very simple. Just you need to have support from tobacco treatment clinic, have nicotine replacement therapy or other medication. Also try to be away from the location where or place where smoking allowed, so you will not be a first-hand smoker or second-hand or third-hand smoker. By the way, first-hand smoker, person who smokes; second-hand smoker, if you sit with somebody who's smoking; and third-hand smoker, if you go to place where smoking is allowed, so that you can smell the smoking in the furniture and other, in the place in general. So try to avoid the three triggers. For the emotional trigger, try to solve your issue by writing your stress journal. Try to solve it. Get support. If you need the social support, I'm sure the clinic they will fully support you to arrange your responsibility, and you can avoid the three triggers, especially at the first week or from 5 to 7 days. Finally, reward yourself when you completed, for example, 2 weeks, 1 month. Then when you quit totally, reward your accomplishment. It is very important, and by those 5 steps, hopefully you'll be able to quit. And don't forget to get support from tobacco treatment clinic, either in Saudi Ministry of Health or John Hopkins Aramco Healthcare. What happened when you quit smoking? Before we start this one, it's very important to mention that it's for the first 5 days. It's really important, and it is actually when you pass the day number 5 or 7, it's almost you passing all the course or all the program, because it is you'll get rid of craving, nicotine craving, and other triggers. So it's the first 5 days. It is the most important days in the period of quitting plan. When you quit, within 20 minutes, your heart rate and blood pressure return to be almost normal. 8 hours, carbon monoxide start to leave the body. Oxygenation levels start to be normal. Within 1 day, mucus start to get rid of the lungs. Breathing will start to be close to normal. 48 hours, nicotine is not longer in the body, and you'll start to smell well, taste the food well. So and more sense, you'll feel it's improved. 2 to 12 weeks, breathing improve, and you'll enjoy exercise more actually compared to during your smoking period. 3 to 9 month, cough and breathing problems reduced, and lung start to clean itself. After one year, your coronary heart disease decreased by 50% compared to smoker. And then with the time, of course, you will get a more healthy lung, and then this impact to other organs, to have more healthy organs and more and good life also. In conclusion, actually, just I'll go over it quickly. It is we identify the smoker, and we know why smoker continue to smoke, or why the smokers start to have first cigarette, and then stress, and how to relieve stress in general, how to write your responsibility, get support from tobacco treatment clinic. Health affected by tobacco, tips to quit, and impact of COVID-19 on tobacco. As we said, respiratory system is the main gate, and the virus, coronavirus, is a respiratory virus affecting first respiratory system. So we have to have a healthy respiratory system. And again, I'll repeat it. If you think to quit in the future, now with the COVID-19 pandemic period, it's very important to decide to quit immediately. Don't delay. Go ahead, write your plan, call 937, or you are very welcome to have appointment in Johns Hopkins Aramco Healthcare through primary care, and we'll give you all the support, including medication, and it's free either in Ministry of Health or in Johns Hopkins Aramco Healthcare to support you until you get rid of smoking or quit, totally quit. Then we mentioned nicotine and the grafing, how to get to delay or at least to wash out your body from nicotine, and we said it's NRT or nicotine replacement therapy, and other medications will help you. And NRT, actually it's available in the pharmacy, local pharmacy or outside pharmacy, but other medication probably it's not available. You might get it from any tobacco treatment clinic. Finally, we talked about what happened when you quit smoking. As we said, it's the first 5 days. It's very important. So after that, it is also it's important to continue, but your body will gradually clean themselves from nicotine, from grafing, and inshallah you will have a successful plan, inshallah, to quit. Thank you so much for your time, and our references: Saudi Ministry of Health, Johns Hopkins Aramco Healthcare website, and JHH, Johns Hopkins Aramco Healthcare Smoke Cessation Program. You can visit our program here and have a general idea, and we are here to support you all the time. It could be by virtual or by physical attendance. CDC website also one of our reference, and WHO question answer coronavirus. Again, thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate that, and I hope inshallah in the future to have very healthy lung, very healthy body, and outstanding immune system, inshallah. Thank you all.